Hey guys, so I am sorry that this video is super late. I meant to get around to it sooner, but I didn't because I have been uh, a combination of very busy and very lazy recently, especially over this past weekend. But this is nice. This video will be nice anyway because I actually have questions to answer, so I'm going to do that. All of these questions were sent to me by Cree, who I told you guys to follow already. If you did or didn't, I don't know. You should, but so these are the questions. First one is, are you outgoing or shy? Um, Up until fairly recently, I have always been kind of shy, very quiet. Um, and ever since I started drinking, I've been a little more outgoing. I've made a lot of friends. This is largely in part due to Natura. So, I mean, like I made a post a little while ago and I said, that whenever I go to Natura, I have this goal for myself where I make at least one new friend, and every time I've gone, pretty much every time I've gone, I have accomplished that goal, and it's nice. It's nice being outgoing. So I would say that I'm probably a little more on the shy side, but I'm leaning towards becoming more outgoing. Um, Second question: what kind of people are you attracted to? I'm attracted to all kinds of people. It Like if I were to sit here and list all of the things I find attractive, we would be here for an hour. Um, Really, like as long as you're nice and as long as you show even any kind of interest in me, whether it's romantic or friendly or you just like hearing what I have to say about a certain subject, that's honestly all it takes. It's not hard. Um, do I think that there's life on other planets? Yes, most definitely. A lot of people will argue, oh, well, you know, the amount of sheer luck that went into creating life on planet Earth, you know, like statistics will say that, because that's so lucky, it's fucking statistically impossible to happen elsewhere in the universe. But that's the thing, is like the same people that argue that are the people that argue the infinite or the universe is practically fucking infinite and anything can happen. So I honestly I feel like that's a really circular argument. And I think it's foolish and almost selfish of us in a way to assume that there isn't any other kind of life on any planet. Especially like, okay, sentient life, maybe that's a little more far fetched, but not, it's still entirely possible. But there is most definitely life on other planets, whether it's microbial or what have you. There is most definitely life on other planets, and we will discover that sooner or later. Um, do I like bubble baths? Yes. It has been a really long time since I've had one. I actually had a conversation about that with somebody not too long ago. Do I ever want to get married? I think about this a lot, and the answer changes a lot too. Uh, I mean, it's a nice thought, and everybody has a different idea of what marriage is or should be, or what it's about, and uh, I don't really know how to define it or what I think of it. So, I mean, for me, it's the idea of marriage isn't so important, but the thought of being with someone in such a way that you feel like you want to be together for life is the big thing, which is very appealing to me. Um, how many stuffed animals do I think I own? Well, the number was pretty big when I was a kid. Most of them were sold off at yard sales or thrown out. I know that I have a Froakie plushie that was given to me by Shelby, who is Lucop here on Tumblr, but she doesn't ever use her Tumblr very much anymore. Um, and I'm trying to think. I don't think I have any here at my house in Orlando. No, so I'm just trying to think. Really that's the only one I can think of. I used to have like a bunch of stuffed polar bears because my family had the same with polar bears. And I even used to have this like weird stuffed wizard that was also like a puppet. Um, is there anyone you want to punch in the face right now? Yes. Really, the only person I can think of is that racist dickbag that came into where I work and ordered that Donald Trump shirt that said "Screw liberals and Muslims." I honestly wanted to confront that guy in the store, but I was like, that's not my job. It's my job to print this guy's racist ass T-shirt, and I did it. I'm not happy about it, but I did it. But yeah, I would do much more than punch him in the face if given the opportunity. Have I ever been on a horse? No, because I fucking hate horses. I don't like horses. It wasn't an argument. I had to explain to someone why I didn't like horses on Monday when I went to Natura, and I was like, I fucking hate horses. So if you want to know why I hate horses, you can talk to me about it. I don't want to go into it in this video. I wasn't accosted by a horse or anything. I just hate horses. What was my childhood nickname? I didn't really have any nicknames like in my group of friends, but I had a few within my family. Um, my mom called me Peanut. My dad would call me Bean, and my extended family, namely my aunt and my uncle and my cousins, would call me E. My cousin Presley actually Ryan does too. They both call me E. But yeah, I didn't really have any nicknames in my childhood other than those. Am I afraid of the dark? I'm not afraid of the dark per se. Um, like if you were to lock me in a room and shut the lights off and it would be pitch black, I honestly wouldn't be bothered. I have a fear of things that could or could not be in the dark. So, like, the best example I can think of this is my house in my hometown. Our living room it takes up an entire end of our house, and there's a sliding glass door that leads onto a small porch that we have with some chairs and stuff. And our little, like, home bar kind of is there. And my dad keeps all of the 2 liters of soda under that. So, like, anytime I would get up at night to go get some soda or something, I would have to walk out there. And even if I had like the light in the living room on, it would still be pretty dark in my backyard, which is what the sliding glass door looks out into. And um, it's just because like since that's an open area, you don't know what could be out there. You know what I mean? So it's like that's the thought that gets me. But like I said, if I'm in an enclosed space where I know that there's nothing else in there, or if I know like everything else that's in there, and then the lights go off, like it doesn't bother me at all. Um, and the last question, which Cree says is very important to her. I mean, I can understand why, I guess. But it's dark milk or white chocolate. This is a difficult question because it's changed a lot over time. My favorite used to be dark chocolate, and then I stopped liking dark chocolate for a while. I don't know why. I guess my brain just decided it was something I didn't want anymore. And then I really started to like milk chocolate. And for a really long time, I thought I didn't like white chocolate at all, but now, like, fucking for years now, I think for a couple years now, I've really just, like, been craving the Hershey's cookies and cream chocolate bar. I don't know if you guys have ever had those. They're fucking delicious. And it's white chocolate, but with, like, cookies and cream flavored, like, crisp in it. It's good shit. Um, I would say the hierarchy, I would probably say milk is my favorite because it's, I guess you could do the most with it. I feel like it's the most diverse. And then I would say that dark and milk are probably tied. Um, yeah. So those are the questions. Those are all the questions that she sent me. Nobody else sent me any. I would appreciate it if some of you guys do. Please, somebody send me other questions. These were all sent, or they all came from an Ask meme that I reblogged. So I might reblog it again. And you know, you guys can send me questions off of that, or you can come up with your own questions. If I see any other Ask Meme that I like, I can reblog that too, and you guys can send me some of those. And hopefully, I will be making another video on time this week, which will be on Sunday night, Monday morning, is when it'll go up. So please, again, send me questions of any kind. I greatly appreciate questions or things to talk about, anything. But all right, thank you guys. Bye.